Good morning, good morning. Anybody out here? Hello, good morning. Anybody here? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Linda Noakes. Well, I'm reporting that the two comets, the Swan and the Atlas, are just coming over the horizon right now. Can you hear me okay, Linda? You're the first person to get a sound check early in the morning. I still got to make coffee. I jumped up. I was going to go to the mountain. It was freezing out. It's like 45 degrees. And so I decided to do what I do best, go to the cameras and show you guys right here what's going on. So this is Stellarium I'm looking at. Actually, I've never used this program. So right now you got Mars up in the right. You got the Swan and the Atlas just coming over, and the sun is right here, guys. So if you could go outside, and you might see these two comets, Swan and Atlas. You know, you look from the right, you see Mars over there. So I'm looking from my couch. I tried to go to Canada, but it was actually already up really high and really light. So I'm going to go to Canada right now and see if I can find this thing on the FAA cams. My computer is really sticking bad. So good morning, everybody. I don't know why it's sticking. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, UK in the house. What's up? So I don't know where you guys are at. It's right now 4:50 in California. Makes it 7:50. But I'm gonna try to catch this on a cam live this morning and give us. Let me go look for that, and I will be back. You guys grab a coffee. I'm gonna go make coffee. I got some really good music playing. Probably gonna get copyrighted. Thank God. Ireland's in the house. What's up, Ireland, Karen? All we need now is Germany, France, shining. Let me see. Germany. I get different people all over the world. Well, on Stellarium this morning, they're showing the planets coming over. My view is really cloudy, so I didn't waste my time on that. But right here, you can see Swan and Atlas. So you should see, if you live north and the sun ain't up yet, you should be able to look northeast and see a lot of blue in the sky. I don't know. You guys get pictures. I ask that you send them to me, okay? We got a little background TV worship thing going. Enjoy what you can hear. I'm still working on my sound. It seems like nobody that I know understands sound on any kind of multimedia. Not one person, not even one. Not even a technician I know. They don't know the programs. But what I need, folks, is a system sound driver from XP10. I cannot find it, it seems like. So I need one of you gurus out there to help me. Send me an email. Say, Chris, here's the link. Go download it. And I got to replace the Windows 10 new version sound drivers, which are garbage, just total garbage, you know. So I'll get to it. Praise God, I'll get to it. I'm gonna go make coffee. You guys hang. Like I said, my computer's running like really bad. Good morning, Norway. We got Norway in the house. We got Ireland in the house. We got UK in the house. We got Scotland in the house. Who else we got? Everybody but the USA. Oh, I'm USA. I'm California. 12:50 p.m. Whew. So Karen, you should be able to, about 5 o'clock this morning, 4:30 this morning, you should be able to see something. So here it is. It's coming over right now. So you're ahead of this thing, Karen. No, you're in the afternoon. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe tonight, your night. Ireland's night to see this, maybe. I figured I'd come on live. I'm gonna go to the cams and make coffee. I'm using a program called Stellarium. Right up here, guys. This is the web version. Works really good. You could download it. But there's another one. I can't remember. I just had it up. I can't remember the name. Stellarium Academy software. So you can get the software. And I have been checking my emails, guys, by the way. Robert Fish, South Carolina, Ohio. America's in the house. What's up, Alabama? Good morning, guys. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're not, subscribe. If you're not, ring the bell. On your cell phone, just go and unblock the notifications under YouTube. It's pretty that easy. And then you'll get all notifications from everybody you signed up to. Good morning, Diane. So I'm going to go put some coffee on, and I'm going to go FAA maps cams, and I'm going to try to find a good clear shot of some kind of crazy blue explosion in the sky. Hi, Tricia, Lynn. Florida's in the house. Good morning. I should do more early morning live streams, I think, because I get up at 4, 5, 6 o'clock. This morning I got up at 2:30. I went to sleep at 7. I was exhausted. Hi, June, Sutherland. Okay, I'll be back, guys. So what we're watching, everybody fill everybody in. What we're watching is Stellarium showing me Atlas and Swan pretty close together. There should be an array of blue. They're saying on the 30th, around the 30th, these things are going to be even closer together. So I heard one guy report on it. He thinks it was the end of the world. There was going to be a great EMI explosion and turn the whole world off, and days of darkness would be here, turn the satellites off. I don't see that happening. I don't see any kind of warning of that. But there you go, Swan and Atlas, and the sun will be coming up. There's a sun down here. There's your night atmosphere. There's the sun's down here coming up. It ain't showing. There it is. There's the sun. Now, you should be able to see, you could have last week, I think. Well, no, I think it's going to line up in a few days. You see right here? Venus, the moon, the sun, Mars, Saturn, they're all lining up right in a row right now. It's a pretty good view in the sky right now. So if you go out, look to the right, you'll see Mars. Keep looking right. You'll be looking southeast or south. You'll see Jupiter and Saturn. But we're hanging out with Swan and Comet Atlas. A lot going on, guys. California is saying my wife's going to go back to work for the sensors. She's going to work for the sensors June 21st. But apparently the government knows that they're opening up June 21st, but they're not telling the people nothing. California is acting normal, like nothing's ever happened. Okay, you guys hang, I'll be back. Yeah, Tabby, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the fireball report I just put out, they're up about 40%. The fireballs are lasting longer in the sky, streaking across the whole sky. I used to get little bits and pieces, pop, pop, but now I'm getting whole streaks. So I'm going to do more fireball reports. I'm going to do about every 2 weeks a good fireball report. And I'm going to make them quick. I'm going to make them like a 10-minute report instead of like a 40-minute report. And I am going to go live, guys. I got a lot of live stuff to filter, and I got a lot of live skies I could jump on. I put up a video last night, I think, of a big old reddish brown dark orb, and pretty amazing looking. Then I did catch a couple more red planets over the sun, and time lapse was hard to slow them down, but I caught those. So here we go. I'm still trying to go make coffee. I ain't never gonna get no coffee unless my wife wakes up. Yeah, my computer's kind of sticking bad. Okay, when I come back, we are gonna go hunting. Atlas, now you see the little star links? I've turned it dark so you can see the star links. Okay, I'll be back. You guys ain't talking. Good morning. Glad you came. Oh, somebody came. I like that music. That's a cool song. You guys go outside. I'm gonna go outside right now and look for the any kind of blue in the sky before the sun comes up. You want to go before the sun comes up? It's still dark. I'm back. Let's see who's in the room. What's up, everybody? I didn't lose my glasses. Big debris bubble. I believe that. I'm seeing it now. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Got 14, 15 people, maybe 20 in the room. You guys notice the Starlinks? Oh, this is another satellite, but you'll notice Starlinks coming by. You got 2 Cosmos satellites going by. So Swan's way up. The sun's way down. Here's the sun. So you got time if you live anywhere where there's clear sky to look northeast and to see what you can find. I'm looking at an FAA cam right now, guys. I want to keep an eye on this FAA. What we're going to try to do is find something in Canada since I couldn't go live from the mountain because it's just no sky. That was a waste, but it was worth a try. Here you go, Starlink right there. Cosmos up here. Use it. Cosmos. Cosmos. Is Cosmos German satellites? I mean, Russian satellites? They're NORAD satellites. There you go. Here's some information on the side of them. Well, earlier I seen like 5 or 6 Starlinks. Were they panicking, Tabby? I would have panicked too. You think of all the satellites that could come raging down to the Earth, burning up. Now look at all the satellites right here. I mean, just a lot of them. Thank you, June. We got a little secret place song that I took off to go do my coffee. But I got some other song. Got some good, holy, spontaneous worship. That's what that is. I do worship in the morning. As soon as I get up, I start worshiping because sometimes it's so hard to wake up. It feels like you came back through the atmosphere. Hi, Roland. Yeah, you're right, Roland. It's slooming. People say, well, it's just an electromagnetic flip. Well, that's going to be bad enough. But if it's the actual crustal, Earth crust flip shift, that's going to be terrible. Has anybody noticed that the winds are picking up like crazy out of nowhere? Like crazy wind, right? Hey, Tony, Sky Collector. I like that. I try to be cool. I don't get too hot anyways. California, I don't get hot. It's very dry. Really, Tabby? So there's some stuff didn't hit the satellites, huh? Okay, let me get to work on Canada. Let me go to the FAA cams. You guys hang. Give me a second. I'm looking at getting a vMix broadcaster, and I could do a lot more with it. I got the new movie program, Vegas, working, and it was a mind twist for 5 days. That's what I've been doing for 5 days straight. Just studying vMix and Vegas to give you guys a better show, to not be so embarrassed all the time. I'm not embarrassed, really. Yeah, Tabby, the wind's just going like 50, 60 miles an hour sometimes in the middle of the day, just bam. Hey, Matthew, did you see the video? I put up 2 videos back. It was Aberdeen, Scotland. I had a pink planet all night, and I had a white orb object come and park in the sky and dance for 2 hours. Did you see that video? It's pretty wild. Here. You got to see this video. You got to see this video. Okay, the last two videos I did my own music, and they copyrighted me on both of them. Okay, I'm in Alaska, and it is lit up in Alaska. I'm going to go to Wales, not Wales. I'm going to go to the Northwest Territories of Canada. And so right now I'm at an Ararat. Man, I wish the clouds would just stop. Everything is cloudy. You can't get a view. I'm going to keep trying now. I'm at the Hudson Bay. Okay, my first northeast camera with something in it. And wow, there's something weird going on there. No, Li-Fi light. That's all that was. Yeah, that's not very normal. Sun turning off in China. Didn't the sun turn off in in Russia too? I thought they did. Hey, June, I've been working building maintenance and mobile home park maintenance for senior citizens. So you're the first responder. And I've been doing it for over 15 years. And now I'm retired for the last 4 years because of a double broken back. But when I first started working those jobs, you'd have 4 days you couldn't leave the building. I mean, you could go outside the building and walk around the building, but you had to be close enough in case of a major emergency. And seeing where I was dealing with senior citizens, I had to be there when the fire department got there, and I had to try to make sure that everything was okay. Oh, Swan's out there, guys. It's moving too. She said they're not that close together. Here's the sun coming up right here. A lot of satellites. That's the other thing. When all this stuff starts happening, there's going to be a lot of satellites falling to the earth. Okay, I'm still looking at the FAAs. And so far, up in Canada, Manitoba, it's pretty cloudy. I'm going to go all the way to Natashish, which is east coast of Canada. See if I can find something resembling comet blue, comet green. There's no northeast cameras all of a sudden. Any camera, they're all north, not northeast. If it's northeast, it's all clouds. No, Canada's not showing anything. These things must not be as bright. They said 2.8 density or whatever, the viewing quality. But you got to get away from clouds. Wow, there's clouds everywhere. I don't think Canada has a day without clouds. Well, wake up, Canada. Okay, the sun's coming up in the northeast, but I don't see anything prior to that. Nothing bright. Still looking. Swan's getting up there. The sun's getting ready to come up. On the 27th and the 28th June. I also heard this morning, maybe the 30th, it might be really bright. Well, I wanted to get the first, they said the magnitude of it, the brightness of it was going to be pretty good. But so far, I see nothing in Canada. Nothing. Just dark skies. If I see a planet, I'll show you guys. Okay, I'll let you see this box in the sky. My computer's burping a lot today. Having a hard time. Well, we are looking at stellarium because our skies are covered at the Comet Swan and the Comet Atlas. Supposed to be close together, but they're not that close. You might see some blue in your northeastern skies. What? Matthew, send me pictures of that. I just read your chat. That sounds interesting. All right, I'm going to FAA cams. If you guys hear that. Can you guys hear the music at all? Maybe that's better. I had the headset on. I think it was blocking my music. Man, I don't wake up all the kids. My email is CAFI, CAFI-TV, one word, 18. CAFI-TV 18, CAFI 18, CAFI-TV 18 at gmail.com. Man, you guys got pictures. You get a folder if you send a lot. And I do open your folders and do live shows. Hi, Rex. What's up? Good morning. You guys are all early birds. Some of you guys live in a place where it's 6 o'clock at night. Some of you it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, back to my show. Go on to the FAA cam since I woke you up. Okay. You guys to see that box there. Look at that box behind that cloud. You guys seeing that? Look at that. Now we are in Schifferville, Northeast. That box was there. 10 minutes later, it's gone. Looks like a perfect square inside that cloud, don't it? Okay, let's move along. Come hunting with me. I think you can see me. Yeah, let's go hunting. You know, guys, I can't just look at that black map. That's boring. But we all know that comets are coming. They're coming over the horizon right now to go watch. But, you know, all we can do is try to get the best shots of it. And that thing just disappears right there. So, all right. You guys ready? I'm going to go fast. My computer, I don't know why it's sticking a lot. Anyways, as you can see, we're up in the northeast of Canada. So now here you have the sun blazing over in the south already. Oh, nothing. So I'm looking in the dark skies for the blue. I don't see any. So the report I got was pretty bogus, that the whole sky was going to light up and the EMI was going to take out the whole Earth and all the satellites. That was a report I heard from two people. Well, they were wrong. Like, as you can see, I see no, this is east, but I see no star. Let's see if we can find a planet. I'm good at that. No. Some cameras I won't even go to because they're so bad. The Canadian cams are really bad. So we're going to look at the northeast sky. Now they did take out a picture right here. Okay, here's the sun right before it comes up. And they took that picture out. So what are we missing? Did it show? I see nothing about comets here. So the report was kind of bogus. I mean, they were probably hoping that would happen. I don't think I want to hope for an EMI that turns everything off. No, not my thing. And that's northeast coming up right there, and then Tashon. Look behind the sun there, guys. See the red thing? They can't hide it. All right, we're still hunting. This is an eastern sky. I just want to see a glimpse of that comet. I mean, just a glimpse. I'm glad I didn't drive 45-minute drive to see this thing. Would have been very disappointing. In Canada, the cams they need to upgrade. That's all I got to say. Canada, upgrade your cams. See this little line that goes through it? It's a cam artifact. Anomaly. It ain't part of the sun. It's the way they splice there. It's so they don't get blinded. It doesn't shut the camera down because it's so bright. So they reduce the sun. Some kind of program they got, but it really messes up the view. So let's go to Canada. Let's go to Alaska, see if we can see something. See, Alaska's all white, all clouds. Okay, we are in Craig, Alaska. Usually you can get something really good here. Usually a northwestern skies late last night. Look at that yellow sun, red sun. Right here the sun went down. Over here the sun went down. So two suns going down. Sun don't go down for long though in Canada now. I mean Alaska. That's the sun rising in the northwest. Is that correct? At 4:05 in the morning, the sun rises in the northwest. Yeah. Okay, here's the sun going down. Only got about 6-hour night. Here's the sun going down in the northwest. Right there. Sun going down, northwest, maybe two suns. And then in the morning, about 3 o'clock, the sun starts coming up in the northwest. Watch. Sun coming up in the northwest. Right there. If I go to the next shot, it's the night shot. It's pretty close to the night shot, right? And that's coming up right there. So we're going to look northwest for the sun coming up today, too. Here's the southwest. Look at all that green sky going on. That's beautiful, guys. That's some cloud formation there. Thought that was a UFO. It looked like a piece of my sandwich on there. Okay. Should have said that. Hey T17, what's up? Well, we were looking at the Swan dive here, and on the Stellarium, see where it was at. Sun's up now, so you probably won't see the Swan dive. But let's see if we can find something in northwest. So we've seen the sun come up in the northwest. Let's look at that again. That's what I did. Northeast. Okay, here's the northeast from Alaska. Sun down. Now this is sun up. Nothing. Nothing. No comments, guys. So we proved that it's not here yet. Or it's not viewable yet. Look at those clouds. Pretty interesting. UFO-y looking. I've been watching Final Days. She's been catching some phenomenal stuff. And planets just keep getting bigger. She just keeps showing them how they're getting bigger. And it's just pretty amazing. Northwest, the sun came up in that one location, Craig. Man, that's almost like the sun's going up in the north. Completely north. Here you got east. What's going on here? What's going on there, folks? Planet going over clouds. Never know what you're going to find. It's like a box of chocolates early in the morning. There you go. That could be something big right there. Looking east, the sun's going up northeast. You can see it. We're going to speed cruise here. Just looking for the best shots. See, that one is totally shut down. Let's see if it's still there. Sometimes you click on them, there'll be some pictures for you. Cake, northwest. Look at this, guys. Phenomenal looking. Look at that. There goes that blue-green from maybe the Comets. Now here's the sun going down in the northwest, just like it did on the other cam. And there's the sun coming up, green sun. So I kind of show you guys that know me, I kind of show the whole thing. I don't show just one little planet. I can find you one little planet really easy. I'm cherry picking the skies right now. What's going on west? Nothing. Very strange skies. This is east. As you can see, there's not a lot of planets showing yet. A lot of that showing. That's east right there. That's going to look nice when it comes out. Let's go north. So we're real-time hunting. Raw footage on the cam, live. You see something, it's real. You got just as good a chance of seeing something here. I'm gonna look at these east pictures. They have very interesting colors. Look at the green. See the different colors, guys? Purple, green, all reflecting planets right there. Beautiful. That's beautiful right there. Nice. Yeah, Tabby, it'll show up. I think before the 30th, we'll see that thing light up the sky. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Israel. Diego Rivera, too. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Well, we were looking for the comets earlier on the stellarium, and they came over the horizon, but I'm looking for pictures now in Canada, trying to, get a glimpse of something like I was told that might happen. I'm looking at these purplish pink skies, guys. They're very interesting. You can see a lot of the colors of the planets that are hovering. I'm looking for planets or any trace of the comet. Wait a minute, what was that? See, northwest, I showed you this earlier. I'm coming back to it right now. The sun went down in the northwest. The sun came up in the northwest. There's a sun rising in the northwest. Now here's the sun setting in the north. It looks like two suns. This is our sun, and this is another light source. Now here's the last two pictures of the sun coming up at 5 o'clock and 4:30 in the morning. Northwest. Northwest. We'll keep looking. There you go, another one northwest. It's confirmation that the sun rose in the northwest today. Heavy northwest. Right? Northwest. I'm looking at that, right? Wow, that's beautiful. Good morning, Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am, good morning. I'm gonna go get me coffee. You guys get a coffee. Watch that for a minute. It ain't going nowhere. Watch this for a minute while I get up on a coffee. And I'll be back. My music is gone. If I think this is the song it is, it's really good. Well, I'm glad to see all you folks this morning. Good having coffee with you. Hey, Paige. Good morning. Hey, Paige, I'll get you a cup, all right? You just have to think it's Pilion. I don't know if it's Iraqi coffee. It's Arabian, Arabic coffee, I think. And I make it in a metal Italian pot. Look at that, guys. Something going up there. No, something was going up right in the middle of the screen there. Anyways, it's way better than Starbucks. You drink this, you drink my cappuccino, you'll never drink Starbucks. It'd be too weak. I just started drinking it again. I didn't drink it for years. Okay, hang out there. I'll be back, guys. We're still hunting for planets or comets. I got my football. My dog looked at me like, where's mine? Here, Paige. Paige, here's your coffee. Hi, Carol. Yeah, right here is northwest, guys. Check this out. We're in a northwestern sky right here, and the sun's rising. You can see here on the chart, it goes down northwest, and there's another planet that goes down over here. Something went down over there. That's northwest right there. So let's keep looking. I don't have it so I can see the. You're welcome. Was it cream and sugar, right? But I'm working on getting this vMix broadcaster where I have two screens on one page, and I'll be able to line stuff up and be able to go a lot faster, or actually a lot more clear. Yeah, I know how 12 likes, right? It's okay. I know you guys like me, even forget. What happens when you like it is the algorithms pick it up, and the algorithms say, "Hey, there's a lot of interactive stuff going on here, and a lot of community talk and stuff." So it actually picks up, the algorithms pick it up and start throwing it out there so more people see it. Especially when you're live. If you're live, you overtake Premiere and you overtake regular uploads by like 60%. So if my video popped up live and yours popped up, you just put it up, uploaded it, even though your video is probably better than my video and I'm live, I'll get more attention on the live. So just keep that in mind, those guys out there that are doing channels. Also, I'm using YouTube, buddy, $9 a month, and it's up my score by double. It almost quadrupled it, and within 2 weeks it dropped. They started shadow banning me, and it dropped from 6,000 hits a day on my whole site to 200 to 300 hits right now. I know, right? Okay, let's go ahead and just stop talking. I'm getting jacked up on coffee. Sorry. Hey, you guys know me already. If you don't know me, you'll find out. I talk about everything. Everything but the government. I won't talk about the government because of Romans 13. It's my security. It's what God says, it's security net, Chris. I told you not to talk about the governments. I mean, you could critique them and stuff, but don't badmouth, because it says all authorities of God, and the authority that be is ordained by God. So you touch any authority, Obama, Trump, UK authorities, you're touching God. That's all I got to say. I mean, he's telling you not touch it, right? Northwest, look at this, guys. Explosive looking. Northwest sunrise, right up the northwest north peak. There's another location, confirmation. Now here's the sun going down, because you don't have a lot of night right now. You got about a 2.5 hour night season in Canada right now, or Alaska. We're going to catch something big in this northwestern sun. Now let's look northeast, see what the other side looks like. Wow, they're not showing northeast. They totally got to turn. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the northeast, we don't see it coming up at all yet. You can see it coming up on the northwest. Man, it's just hard to see the sun come up in the northwest. It's just mind-boggling. Check that out. This is northeast, 5:20, 4:30 in the morning. Now we know at 4:30 northwest the sun's coming up. So what is that? I don't know. Just a cloud? Yeah. You tell me if it's just a cloud. You ain't there yet. I got about a minute and a half lag time. I know, Paige. I told my wife, if I actually put money on advertising through Facebook, I think I'd go to 75 to 100,000 hits a week on one video. But then you also got like 75, you got like 80% more trolls to deal with. But I don't care about that. They need to wake up too. Check out this coming up on the northeast. But we know the sun rose in northwest. I showed you that 4 times already. Yeah, it's nonstop. It's like we're shifting 25% like one day, and the next day the sun comes up in the southeast, and the next day the sun comes up in the northwest, and the next day the sun comes up in the north. You can't win around here. You can't figure it out. Yeah, it's in Russia, right? Like they said it moves around a lot. You know, I don't know. Anyways, moving around along, doggies, moving around along. See, I wake up joyful. I don't wake up grouchy, guys. I wake up pretty joyful. It takes about a half hour to land. Now here's southwest. Let's look at this. This is the sun coming in last night. No, southwest, the sun didn't even, it was dark in those skies, southwest. Okay. So I didn't plan on doing hunting like this, but if I can't find the comets, I'm going to go find a planet. We'll find one. You guys know I'm good at it. Ooh, look at that going on. Now, where do we start, guys? Let's start north. Okay. Let's see which way the sun comes up. Okay, we see the sun coming up north. Northwest is right here. So the sun's coming up in that area pretty strong. That's going to be some heavy development there. That's north. Let's go east. See, ain't got no sun coming up in the east. We've got some really weird skies. Now see this 423? See that? Remember that red thing we seen in the last shot? And then all those clouds are good indications of stuff happening. Okay. Making ground here. Look at this southwest. This is southwest. No, this is southwest. We know the sun's rising in the north. What in the heck? This must be a reflection from the north, guys. It's 423, 432, 423. A lot of stuff going on in the skies. A lot of planets reflecting their colors. And here we go southwest. Let's go south. A bit of reflection on the water, guys, right there. There's definitely a south reflection of a red something right there. Could be up here high. Now it's 4:35, so we know the sun didn't go from northwest, north, 10 minutes later to south, right? We know it couldn't have done this. This is 4:35 in the morning, 5:23, right? Right there. So we got something reflecting here that's up high. And we got something lighting up right there. When I first started seeing this, I could have brought it live when I first started seeing this, you know, a while back. And I kept shaking my head and said, no, the sun don't rise in the north or the northwest. And I know the pole shift was happening, but I just couldn't like bring it to you guys because it was like, I can't show them. That's crazy looking. Okay, anyways. I have the same thoughts you people do. Oh my God. Controlling the minds. Yeah, you could watch them just roll out the narratives and how fake some of it is. Somebody needs to go to jail in our country. Governments need to put some people in jail. Apparently, they could do whatever they want because they have this super diplomatic immunity from ever getting in trouble. But you know, the lesser government guys all get in trouble for the higher government guys because they play, you know, they pay them off. Hey, go to jail for 3 years for me. I'll give you $1.5 million for your family. Well, I might go to jail for $1.5 million for a year or two and get smudged name, but at least I'll be living good in my little lake house. Carol was the northwest. The sun's coming up. Okay. I'll show you again. Now here's the sun reflecting in the southwest. Okay. I think I showed you earlier on Craig. Okay, here's the sun coming up northwest for you newcomers. And And you can't mistake it. Here's the sun going down at 2200 hours. It actually looks like two objects going down. There's definitely the sun. But this over here is an object, I think. See how that looks? And that's the sun going down. And then about 4.5 hours later, the sun comes back up in the same area. How could that be, guys? How could that be? Because maybe it's not the sun. See that, Carol? Northwest, Craig. At 427, 423. So I like to confirm the stuff, and this is definitely confirming. I think if I stay with this, we're going to spot something really good out here. Cashman, I think it came up now. There's a couple of them that you got a good view. Hoffman, Northwest, right here. So I'm not trying to bring any confusion. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get confused at all. Because it's kind of weird watching the sun come up in the north. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's strange. My computer's not actually acting right. I don't know why it's sticking so hard. I haven't used it in like 12 hours. I went to bed at 7 and woke up at 3. Here you go, Northwest. I knew I'd find another one. Let's see what's happening in the north. We were looking for the comet, so I gave up on that. Here's your Northwest, guys. 3:12 in the morning. By 4:23, the sun's been coming up in the Northwest. Now we're more east, so maybe it's a little bit later. There you go. Still looking for a planet, though. Don't believe these little covers. Sometimes there'll be a full row of pictures there, and they're awesome. So when it says blocked, look anyways. I'm looking northwest, guys, to see if I see more confirmation on that sunrise. Now look at this. This is kind of eerie looking. Now, this is northeast. You should see the sunrise. It's rising northwest. Yeah, so northeast is rising. So I think it depends on where you are in Canada, how you see, you know. That's beautiful right there. This is incredibly weird. Good morning, everybody. Everybody new in the room, good morning. 20, 30 people in the room. Hi, Patsy. Hi, Bud. Trends, triplets, and everything else. There's quadruplet babies in the sky, guys. I'm thinking this right here is a really beautiful sunrise. It's got a lot in it, a lot going in it. All right, we're moving along here. We've been watching the sun come up in the northwest. Now let me show you something, guys. See right here. This is north, this is west. Wow, it's bright in the west early in the morning. But we did see that sun come up in the west, northwest. I mean. The farther we get away, farther we get to the west coast, the less we see the sun coming up in the northwest. So let's do this. We started seeing the sun over here. So let's go check out Canada cams. Here you got the sun up in the east. So I don't know. I think sometimes it depends on the place you're at, but for the most part, if you're in England, Manhattan, Mexico, the sun comes up in the east, right? So it's good to see something's coming here in the east. So what is it? The sun coming up in the east? or the suns are coming up in the east. The two suns. One in the north. Oh my God, look at this. One in the northwest, one in the crazy. This is north. Okay, see, so 3 o'clock in the morning. This is north. Straight up north. There's a sun rising, guys. Same time, like 3:23 in the morning. Let's go to the north. That's north. Let's go to northwest. They're not showing the northwest. And see how they block the cam right there? There's a reason why they block them. Usually it gives you a clue to keep looking, you know, because you're going to find something. Northeast. See, so some cams show the sun coming up in the west. It could be the angle of the cam. That big blue right there, guys, it looks crazy, don't it? Oh my God, look at that. Talk about that for a minute. Now we're facing on this northeast. And on the left there, be more towards northwest. You see the sun coming up in north, northeast, north. Okay, sun's coming up north. But this is all very interesting. How it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's definitely two light sources. You got your binary. I think it throws us all off. We'll see the sun go down in the northwest, and then possibly the sun come back up in the northwest 3 hours later. It could be the binary. It could just be both of them all together. You know? This is Jack and Stacy Baker music. If you want to know on YouTube, Goodness and Mercy is called. Right, Louie? Hey, good morning, Louie. Good morning, DR. Good night, DR. Good morning, good night, wherever you're at in the world. I'm in California. It's 5:58, and I got to let my dog out. So I think that's a pretty interesting little capture there. That's the last, almost the last one. No, that's the last one right here. Let me go back to that. So it comes in. This is how this thing's coming in. This is north. This is we're in Canada. We're in high level airport Canada. I think this is planet activity right here, personally. Because you got the sun over here in the north coming up. You got another light source over here, really. Could just be this north light source. The ripples, dead giveaway, planet's moving. There's your sun. Still coming up in the east now, northeast. Northeast? So it started out over here in the north, and now it's moved over to the northeast, more towards the center. Now you see how they have a white screen? That tells me something went through to pay attention to the northeast sky. So when I go to another camera, I'm gonna look northeast in about this time period, 2300 or 1100. All right, dog. All right. Let's just go. There's this big round sky here. See what's happening in the south. Same time, 1100 hours. The UTC time. Wow. Well, we've been on here for about an hour. Felt like about an hour. Let's keep moving. That's in high level. All clouds in Canada. That's high level. They're hiding all those cameras. Okay, so we're still looking. Northwest cameras are all shut down. Okay, this is the north. Now here's the north camera, sun on the northwest. I mean northeast side. Sun comes up. So sometimes when you see it coming up in the west, northwest, you got to know it's another sun or something. Of course, this is the south. You shouldn't see anything. You don't. Okay, let's go east so we can find something. Lots of things going on. You guys watch how much you listen to it. Could make you depressed. Could make you depressed. Going back to Alaska cams. Living right along, doggies. Morning, good morning, everybody. Tabby, what's up? We have a comment. Yeah, mine's called I Won't Be Here comment. I'm going to be out of here. All right, Canada, Alaska, lighting up. Ooh, what's this? I like that purple in the sky. Yeah, I started out with Psalm 91, I think, on this video. It's like kids singing it. Northwest, here we go. Oh my God, here's sunset at 2300 hours, 10 o'clock at night. Here's your sunset, pretty, really pretty. Take a picture of this today, guys, and put it on your Facebook. That beautiful one. Northwest sunrise. Northwest, a lot of light in the northwest. Hey, Louisiana Mama, what's up? Bucatina, wake up. Good morning. I got up at 4. I actually got up at 3. I went to bed at 7. I passed out, actually. I was exhausted. Hey, Carol. Just a distraction from all this beautiful skies we're showing this morning. I got about, I don't know, a minute lag time, I think. So you guys are watching me as I'm going back and forth. That was pretty. Now, this is northeast. Look what we get here. Okay, so we've seen the sun going up in the north. This is beautiful too. We're looking for any kind of planet, guys, or anything. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, come on. You got to look at that for a minute with your coffee. We're northeast in Palma. Intense sunrise. And you can clearly see the sun has made it over to the northeast by 4. Almost an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes later, the sun starts coming up in the northeast. From when we originally seen it in the beginning of the video, it was coming up clearly in the northwest. So it's moving along the horizon, which is, it could be the mountain, but it also could be the second sun right there. Debris fields are getting bigger. The red oxides are coming in. I'll be back. I'm going to take my dog out real quick. Welcome to CCTV with Chris, worshiping and watching the planets, looking for the comets. All right. Looks good. All right, got enough of that picture? It's beautiful though. Kind of scary looking in the morning. Morning, everybody. I say that a lot because, you know, I know new people coming in. I'm trying to. I'm looking at my chat. I thought someone said something and hit it, but apparently it didn't. Heaven on earth. Yep. It's all in alignment right now. It's in the scales, in the balance, guys. So we've been watching the sun in the northwest, north come up. It travels along the horizon and it pops up around east, northeast, east, and it's doing great displays of weirdness. So we didn't find the comets earlier, but I think between the 23rd and the 30th. Some people saying 27, 20. I think, Tabby, were you saying 27, 28? Something was going to happen. Good morning, Ben. We got all you guys coming in this morning. I should do early morning shows, which I think some of you guys it's afternoon and good time for you. Yeah, I'm gonna get prepared. I got my go bags ready to go. We've been getting earthquakes all around California. The weather the other day was just like I was living in Northeast Texas because I lived there for 11 years. The humidity was like 80% out of nowhere. It was like I was living in the tropics. I told my wife I kind of like this weather because I'm so cold lately. Anyways, so it's kind of strange. The weather is kind of strange. We're over in this cluster of cameras, and I'm just speed hunting, speed browsing this whole area. Okay, here we go. North, sun going up. Okay, here's the nighttime shot. Sun coming down, right? Watch, sun coming down, northwest. Just over to the left, northwest. Sun going down, right? Now, there's not a lot of time the sun stays down this time of year in Alaska, about 5 or 6 hours. But then we see the cross the border, crosses the horizon up into the northwest sky, or northeast sky. Strange times we live in, folks. And some people say, well, that's Canada, that's normal. I don't know, I've been watching this for 3 years. I see it come up towards the north, but not like this. This is ridiculous. This is east. Sun's coming up in the north, coming towards the east. You can see the sun come up in the north. Now it's coming towards the east. Traveling that horizon. I'm trying to hope and thinking that maybe we'll catch 2 suns coming up if I keep doing this. So you go back to the north, I'm checking north, northwest. That's northwest. That's northeast. Okay. Now here's the northeast sun completely coming up. Now notice the sun goes down, comes back up at 2 o'clock, 2:23. And that's northeast. So it's coming up in the northeast, northwest, depending on where you're at. But it's way extremely north. Beautiful. The is looking north. And it heads towards northeast. So welcome to CCTV Worship and Watch the Sky Network. Worship the living God. I just ramble, guys. I don't see you. This is northeast. Look at that on the right. Pink. Turn pink. Come on. I can't believe I haven't ran into one really good planet yet. Some crazy stuff. Northeast sunrise. Sometimes they hide good pictures behind those billboards like that. No planets, nowhere. North sunrise. I had a guy tell me, I don't know, about a week and a half ago, might have been one of you guys, no offense, but he said, no, Chris, the camera was off in Mexico. It says north, but it's really showing northwest. So I went and checked it out with everything I had, and it's showing north, true north. And this is showing true north, right? So you can't make this up. True north, northeast. I'm actually looking for a double sun. Look at that little craft. Zoom in on it. Yeah, what will that be, huh? What you think, Bob? Hotel in the sky or what? They can't go up any higher. Look at that, guys, over here. There's your sun sim coming up. And is this another sun sim or the actual sun? Man, the government brings so much confusion to the skies on cameras. But that's definitely a mothership cruising by. Well, we found a UFO anyway. Yeah, I think so, Louis. I think it was created for the impact. Keep everybody dumb. Keep them dumbed down, drunk and beating their wives, kicking their dogs. Chemicals, red oxide going on, UFOs, green, purple, red, striped planets. Come on, guys. This is like a circus in the skies. Have you been to your circus today? Let's check out this northwest guy. This is morning. Telling you, you don't see the sun coming up in the northwest? Wow. Maybe the cameras are just extremely pointing towards the north, but they should be east. I don't think the government really messed the cameras up that much. They don't want us to see this. See, northeast guys, they don't want us to see that. Here's east. Let's see what east holds. See, look at that. They took everything. See that? They don't want you to see anything. They're only going to show you from 5 o'clock. That's because the other sun came up in the east. I don't know that. I'm just saying, you know, it could be. Could be. Northwest. We're uncovering this north exposure. Look at this. All these cameras are missing, right? Right? Look at that. Wonder why, huh? Now, say 223 in the other sky. We're farther away than the other sky, but see how they're hiding those cams? Ain't nobody faking that. I mean, you ain't got to fake it with the way the government's doing things. Here we go. I'm on this sun. Just making a good video here. North. North. Look at the colors. I used to think fishing was fun, but after planet hunting, I think fishing's kind of boring now. But it is fun. Northeast, sun's traveling horizon. I have to study about the sun in Alaska. See how it really comes up. See if I could track this thing. Northeast. If you put this music on, this type of music, your vibes won't go down in the house. So that the Schumann effect won't affect you as much. If you're just laying out in the sun hoping that you don't get cancer, good luck on that. You need God. Big time need God. Let's look at this south pink sky. Woo, look at that. Green, pink, pink. Now, this is 5 o'clock in the morning. Look at all this light. Sunrise, north. All right, let's go west, young man. Let's go west. Got a nice green sky waking up. Pink sky. Man, the sky must be lighting up. Let's go northeast. I think I'm gonna surf this whole map. Looks like. Blocking that camera. The camera's way high. These cameras are way high up. They usually block them. I should look at them. Southwest. See, southwest, something happened in southwest. Look at that. See the pictures? All right, I got to prove my point here. See how they usually, when they have a purple thing, they're going to shut them down. In this case, they didn't shut it down. That's 554 southwest. Bam, look at the light in the southwest, people. That could just be the sun rising in the north, but that looks like light source behind the cloud, behind the mountain. All right. These cams are like a box of chocolate, Forrest Gump said. You never know when you're going to find a bunch of nuts in it. I could talk about a lot of mean issues, a lot of bad issues, guys, but I'd rather not put that vibe. I mean, it makes good gossip and good talk, but there's a lot of negativity to it, and a lot of unsurety to it, and a lot of deception info from people. I try not to say anything like I don't know about astrology, so I'm not going to talk about astrology. But I do know how to look for a picture. I'm good at that. Bob will tell you I'm good at that, right, Bob? Let's look at that north camera. I think something's going to be there. Nope. Pole. Farther we get away from the center of Alaska, the worse the cams get. We're speed hunting this morning on CCTV. Nothing too exciting over here at all. Get farther away. Here's north sky, a little activity. Not much. Mexico almost, I think 60% of the cameras down. All the ones with the really good western skies and eastern skies on the sunrise. On the western skies, we've been catching stuff every night. But they're shutting them down so we can't watch so much. This is northeast. Look how big that plasma goes out. Wow. Northeast. See, when you get to the west coast, the northeast is showing the sunrise more so. It's also the angle you're on. Now, see, this was sun going down right here. Sun going down at 5:07. No, I'm sorry. 2300 northeast. And then we see the sun coming up in the northeast at 4 o'clock. So the sun only stays down for a couple of hours. Look at that, guys. Whew. What is on the horizon? Interesting. That's from the west coast, northeast. Okay, sunset. North, northwest, right? Overlapping northeast a little bit. That's how bright the sun's set. Now this is going to be the sunrise right here at 2 o'clock. Look at this, beautiful. About 2:23, the sun came up in the northwest. Okay, so on the west coast at 3:31, same spot, guys. Same spot. Look at this, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, northeast. I'm hoping to get the two suns on this. What do you see there, guys? Northeast, 4:23 in the morning. Well, you guys are hanging tough with me this morning. Tony, from what I understand, the word corona, it's, everybody knows the crown definition, but it's actually the word coronis, which was representing a crow, which was the daughter of Athenius. And she represented the crow because it was in your face. The crow was in your face like the mask and the don't taste, don't touch your face. And the way the guy explained it, and it made sense, he actually showed some cartoons that were showing this coming like 3 years ago. And he said it was the demon Coronis, which represents death, destruction, the black crow in your face. He showed a couple cartoons, and he says from the goddess Athenius' daughter. This is all mythology, but it's the demonicology, I call it, demonicology. But anyways, so that's my take on Coronis, not just the crown type thing. And it's a demon. It's not just a flu. It's a demon. It's a demon spirit. We will see more. Hey, Tony, so what's your take on it, on the word coronas or coronavirus? No, I didn't kick nobody out. I wouldn't do that. There ain't no other monitors. They're not here. No, it was just something on your Lucatino. It was probably your system or AI or. You guys get this error page when you come into my live chats and stuff. Just keep refreshing the page. It will come back up. What they do, I notice AI might be doing this. I don't know. But it will show you error or a gray page over and over. And then if you keep refreshing, it will pop up live. I don't know, Bucacina. I don't know. Look around. Maybe you popped your chat box out somewhere. I don't know. We've been going for like, let me see, hour and 45 minutes. I don't usually try to go more than 2 hours because YouTube starts trying to chart. They send you an invoice. I know, right? They send you an invoice for all the bandwidth. They ought to send themselves a bill to pay me for all the money they stole. I think I went 9 months where I didn't have one view for 9 months, guys. 9 months! Wow, look at that, guys. That's some weirdness. Look at that. What's up with the blue greens, guys? That green part of the comet system or just part of the planet system? Northeast. See the split right there? So close together, why didn't they touch the two light sources? Because I think it's two lights, maybe three light sources, right? Planets or suns. We almost did the whole route, guys. There's literally thousands of cameras here. Let's look at Northeast on this one. Crazy, crazy skies. Sometimes I go back and look at I go backwards and look at the chat, what's going on, see if I can jump in. Can't wait to get two screens at once. Okay, this is northwest, guys. Here's the sun going down. Look at this. Northwest, 2300 hours, 11:41 in the morning. And you got this sun going down, right? Look at that, Bob. And then you got this going down. Come on. Can you see it? Can you see it going down? No, it starts coming back up as soon as it goes down right there. It's starting to come back up. It's hanging out. It's hanging out. It goes dark for a second. And then, boom, starts coming back up. Well, I'm glad I did this video. Not done yet, though. Here's northwest. Pretty amazing. Sun going down northwest. 2339 hours. That's 11:39. Wow, that's beautiful, revealing. Whew. Northwest sunset. UFOs. Sun setting. Yellow skies. Mike from around the world talking about the golden yellow skies. We're getting those everywhere. Motherships right there. Okay, so here we go. In the morning, sun starts coming up in the northwest. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. There you go. And then the big old cloud system comes right over. Never thought in my wildest dreams I'd be narrating the skies in this lifetime. Well, this looks exciting. See if you can see any planets. This is sunset. Oh, this is sun. This is 12 o'clock at night. North. So it never really goes down. At 11:30, 12 o'clock, it just comes right back up. It's beautiful no matter what, right? At least if you don't get to see the sunset, sunrise, you get to see it today. Violent skies. Bloody skies. And these are the ones we just looked at. I'm going to see if there's any updates. Man, that's northeast. The veil has torn. Now, my wife's going to go work for the census board, and she has to go get a fingerprint in her eye scan. That we knew that before the corona, but I told her if you walk in there and they're ready to swab you, turn around, don't say nothing, and leave, right? So I told her, I don't want you getting pricked. I don't want you getting a needle. I don't want you getting swabbed. I don't want nothing up your nose. I don't trust it. I totally don't trust it. Yeah, Dr. Claudia Alvarez is talking truth, I guess, from what I hear. I won't put a date on the rapture because I think it's just foolish. I think we know it's a season. God says you'll know the season, I know. But why do we need to know the date? Because of fear. Or we're so miserable on earth. We don't need to know the date. We need to trust in the Lord. We don't need to know no date. You wake up, you say, Jesus, Spirit and the bride say, come, come, Lord Jesus. That's our job, to ask Jesus to come, to call out to him to come, for the Father to release him. But you got to remember, there's also a lot of people that need to get saved because they're going to go to hell. Now, I'm going to do a video, guys, and I don't want you to be shocked, but I'm going to do a video with 23-minute video. A guy went to hell for 23 minutes, but it lasted 23 days. And he had no remembrance of serving God for 40 years. So he was terrified. It was like he was an unbeliever and got to experience hell for 23 minutes. And I don't want to blow it, but it's going to be really intense. The guy is like real Baptist, so he's real calm. Me, I would have been like, "Wow, I seen demons," and all, I would have been screaming. He came out of this vision, this actual thing that happened to him out of his body. He left his body. God took him, and then God left him, and he forgot about God. He never knew Jesus. And but he said the smell, the stench, and the helplessness was beyond anything he could imagine. And he didn't know God in his thinking. He never even knew Jesus' name. It was not in his thinking. So when he came back out, as long as he was with Jesus, he was fine. But as soon as he woke up and Jesus let him go, he went into total panic, screaming, freaking out mode. His wife took a half hour to wake him up. And so it changed the guy's life forever, because he wasn't the kind of guy that talked about hell. He was the kind of guy that talked about, God's blessing my business kind of Christian, like he's all suited and tied up. He's not a preacher. I'm reading one of the comments. Sorry, guys. So anyways, I never talk about hell, fire, and brimstone. I know a lot about it. There's one lady called Betty Baxter. She does 40 days in hell, and God gave her an experience with 40 days in heaven back to back. And you literally better pray before you even listen to that. You can probably find it on YouTube. Betty Baxter, 40 days in hell. It pop right up probably. But you better pray before you listen to it, because, one thing, you're going to start living right for God if you're not. Two, you might run away and just say, I can't do it, God, because I don't understand grace. And you might run away from God. Don't do that. But Betty Baxter tells the truth. And there's one part of it, I'll tell you. They seen a preacher that didn't do his call. And there was 12 demons around this casket. Was round. And all that was in the casket was his heart pumping. And they were stabbing his heart 24/7 for eternity. And she said, I asked the Lord, because the Lord stayed with her, Betty Baxter. She said, I asked the Lord what that was. And she said, that was a preacher decided not to obey me, decide not to preach, not even try. He actually cursed me at the end. And look where he's at. So if you're a preacher and you think you're backsliding, but you got grace to go to heaven, you might want to think twice. I know. So anyways, I'm going to find Betty Baxter too, but I'm going to put this guy up. I don't want you guys to go listen to it. I want you to see it on the video, because I'm going to do it a certain way. And 23-minute video, 23 minutes in hell. And I'm going to call the video, What the Hell? But it would be very sobering. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but I'm trying to scare the hell out of a bunch of people. No, it's not like a Rap the News thing. There's no vile in it. You know what I'm saying? It's really the guy's heart. I'm going to do the condensed version, which is like 23 minutes. His long version is like 2.5 hours. Because, of course, he's preaching. But the condensed version, he's just telling what happened. And some of the things you guys are going to hear, if you're not serving God right, you're going to run to God. And if you are serving God, you're going to run to God. And if you're serving God big time, you're going to serve God great. You're going to explode. Anyways, thanks for coming, guys. I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. And I'll be back with the live filtering show with a bunch of sub material that I got. Everybody's sending crazy pictures, so I need to get on it. And you guys have a day of amazing grace. But I'll try to do the what the hell video next, all right? Amen, Blue Kachina. Yeah, when I came off the double back surgery, it took me 3 hours to get delivered, 3 years to really trust God to get delivered from the Norcos, because I was a heroin addict as a young kid. So I didn't want to go to um, the withdrawals, And the Lord told me, this is for you, Katrina. The Lord told me, He says, you never stop getting delivered from drugs, Chris. When you got delivered in '85, that deliverance don't stop. It's always delivering you from addictions. He says, just step back into it. So, Blue, I went outside. I said, Lord, I put a line on the sidewalk in my backyard on my deck, and I stepped over it and said, I'm no longer addicted, right? And He goes, yep. Within 3 hours, all the withdrawals stopped. And I was doing the Michael Jackson moon dance across my backyard because I had no withdrawals at all. And so same with cigarettes, the same with all that. I've been delivered from cigarettes and I picked them back up. So I've been talking to the Lord this morning. I need to get rid of these cigarettes. I hate them. It costs too much and they make me stink and I don't like the way I feel. And He says, it's just like the Norcos, Chris. Just step back into the deliverance. You've already been delivered. So, Blue Katina, you might not have been delivered from drugs, but He delivered you 2,000 years ago. And He says, only believe. Just, do you believe I could be healed? Or do you believe you could be delivered and set free? And you say yes and just stop doing it. And God said to me this morning, I'll meet you. I always meet you when it comes to deliverance. So that's my little heart on deliverance. I was delivered from a 400-day heroin and crack and cocaine habit in '85. After 3 weeks of Narcotics Anonymous, I was instantly delivered once I accepted Jesus. It all lifted off of me like I never did drugs. And so to go back and do Norcos years later was really hard on me. Anyways, I could rant all day, guys. I'm coffeeed up. I'm going to come back pretty quick with the filtering video. I'm pretty jacked up. And I'll talk to you guys later. God bless. I hate to kick you out like this. Everybody's having a good time. And I'm preaching up a storm now. So, Blue, you're gonna get healed. By His stripes, you're gonna be healed. So, Father, right now, I just pray for everybody in the room that needs healing. But I target Blue Katrina right now, and I ask that your presence come on her. That when your presence is there, when your presence manifests, your healing is there as well. And so I believe your presence is here. I can feel your presence right now. And I just ask right now that you just break this infirmity, this disease, this physical problem, this sickness, this thing that's hindering her. I bind it right now and I command it to go in Jesus' name. And I speak life and I release life and peace and health, Blue, over you in Jesus' name. And I believe you'll be healed. Amen. Amen and amen. And the herbal warrior. You know what Jesus said? It just came, Tony. It's not what goes in a man that defiles him, it's what comes out of him that defiles him. So you'll hear me say this. The reason I'm not getting shut down is I don't come against government. I'm not inciting riots and anger against the government. I see the truth. But what happens is the truth makes you free. It doesn't make you angry. It makes you free because now you understand what's going on with the COVID. You understand what's going on with the vaccinations. I put up a thing last week, and it's been taken down worldwide, but it's still on my video because I hit it in the middle of the video. And the lady was talking about Celeste, which is very sick right now. She's got hit by the COVID. She was revealing, she worked for FEMA for 25 years, and she was revealing exactly what they're doing. That's on like last week's videos. I don't even think I have a name that she's on it because I wanted to hide it because they took it down, but I'm going to put it back up again live. And so you guys have a good day. Go mow your lawn, walk your dog, drink your coffee, or take your Vicodin. No condemnation. And I'll talk to you later because you're going to be healed. Blue, you're already healed. I don't think I have that, Blue, but email me. I'll just call you. You guys send me your phone number. I will call you eventually. Might not be that hour, but I like talking to people. There's my email. If you send me your phone number, just tell me about what time of the day, and I'll call you. And I talk. Ask Doug. I could talk for 3 hours. I won't even let you breathe. All right, guys, I'll be back with more. That was fun trying to find the comets. No success, but we found the sun rising in the north and the sun setting in the north and west and the sun rising in the north northeast. It was pretty trippy. Okay, I got it. I got to make sure I write it down, Blue, otherwise. If I don't write it down, I'll forget it. And I'm going to go ahead and hide it so nobody else sees it. I don't want everybody calling you. Okay, I hid that so you won't get hammered by everybody. We'd have 5 guys call you in 15 minutes, probably. Hey, Blue, what's up? Yeah, I'll pray for you again, Blue. Okay? All right, guys. I'm studying vMix to get a better broadcast, a lot better broadcast show. Anyways, God bless. Got Jesus. Thank you, Bud. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Roland. Thank you. Thank you. The other morning, I thanked Jesus for 50 things before I got out of bed because I was feeling pretty bad. Sometimes you just start thanking Jesus, Patsy, and things start changing. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Amber. Who else is here? Thank you, Mama. What's up, Amber? Thank you for coming. I don't ever do this. I figured I'd do it. Thank you, DR, for coming. Roland. I already said you, Patsy. Patsy. Thank you for coming. Don't forget thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.